Hey, what's up everyone? This is your boy Jay, and I am back with another video for you guys today. And today I just want to make a quick video for you guys today, especially when it comes to the topic of this video, also when it comes to how we can really respond to loneliness during difficult times. When you're just really going through a hard time, you feel alone if when it comes to just the lack of relationships in your life. It's just like you're just, by yourself, just have friends, or, that boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. too, when it comes to loneliness also. And it's just, like when it comes to the topic of loneliness, it's just, like it's so hard, it can be really hard to just deal with, And I'm not trying to be holier than thou, I'm just trying to look down on people too. It's just like when it comes to, with loneliness and how we can really just respond to that also when it comes to just living our lives. Because and I'm going to keep it real with you guys too. And if you guys ever want to share your own feelings and thoughts about what I'm about to share too, you're more than welcome to do so. It's just like when it comes to just how we can really respond to loneliness, and just like with loneliness syndrome too, it's just so difficult to deal with. Because nowadays people are just they just the lack of just when it comes to connection with other people, since we're just going through so much when it comes to with mostly a lot of things too. I'm not trying to share anything for examples here too, because I'm not licensed there, so that's why I'm just really respecting any therapists and psychiatrists who heals who are listening. It's just like when it comes to how we can really just when it comes to loneliness, it's just like it's understandable too. People feel alone sometimes. When it comes to just not having people that we relate to, that we have some authentic connection with, and just like when it comes to it's like with anything too nowadays, especially during like certain events like just like and just like how things are just changed so differently nowadays too. It's just like it can be hard to deal with when it comes to just all those different changes. People I probably used to know, and probably wondering like their family or friends, or it's just like thought people, certain people were cool with you, but then they don't like respect you, like you, or just like for any kind of reasons too. I'm just going in circles when it comes to this topic, but just like when it comes to that also, and just like when it comes to dealing with loneliness, I can understand, especially when it comes to a single person, if you're single, it's just like it can be really hard to deal with, especially as men too. Excuse me, just birth, but. It's just like when it comes to how we can really, just when it comes to dealing with loneliness, because there's so much pressure on us too as men when it comes to how we should be, how we should dress, to be a certain way too, especially when it comes to black men too. Just like how we are portrayed in society, especially in America too. It's just like it's nuts, and it's just like how we treat each other too, especially when it comes to how we talk about certain women, saying certain women shit, or it's just like putting down our own women too. It's just so unfortunate that happens, because sometimes when we're in a place of hurt, especially if we're so it's just like we tend to, like the old phrase say goes, hurt people hurt other people, and it's just like when we do that, especially if we're alone also, just by ourselves in our own space, or just like when it comes to not having like certain people in your life so that you can really connect with, it can really just make you feel a certain way. It just make you feel salty, and just like salty in many ways too. And it's just like when it comes to this video, especially for me, just going in circles, just talking about this topic also. And you guys are more than welcome to share your own feelings and thoughts sharing too. It's just like when it comes to loneliness and just like how we can really just respond to that. It's totally down to us too, and especially when it comes to us too, because human beings are just really social creatures. Like like I say every being per se, like cats want to connect with other cats, other dogs want to connect with other dogs too. The wolf pack, and everything else too. And it's just like human beings are the same way too. We want to just connect with people. We can really just relate to. We can have an understanding. We can really just have a healthy, authentic and healthy connection with too. And it's just like when it comes to how we, just like with loneliness. Sometimes loneliness could be a really good thing too, to just really figure yourself out. And it's just like when it comes to dealing with a breakup, just like you lost a loved one, his family, his best friend, his lover. It's just like when it comes to loneliness too, it can really just help you to just really sit with yourself, to just really deal with those kind of heavy emotions and just baggage that's really just stored inside our hearts, inside our minds, and just really for ourselves too, to just really take an action to just really just to really just work on ourselves too, doing shadow work, spiritual says too, and just like when it comes to doing shadow work and just like doing self-care work too, it's just like a way for us to just be with ourselves also, and just really just working through those kind of challenges, too, if that makes sense, and just really doing that in a way to either ask for help from a professional perspective, or even just like just like when it comes to anything too, just asking, talking with someone, or just like calling someone to especially if it's a professional setting too. That's totally worth it. Even if it's like we need to just say, get stuff out of our system. If we need to just, hit the bags, when it comes to our hobbies, if you love to just say run, if you love to box, if you love to wrestle, if you love to do yoga, if you love to, cook, if you love to play video games, and just really exploring your imagination. And if you like to create videos too, with pictures, storylines, just like with anything too. Even like when it comes to creativity, you can go in so many ways. Drawing your favorite comic book characters, you just really making a script for a video game, or just like writing your favorite song also. Even playing your favorite instrument too can just really help you to just really, to use some awesome shadow work on ourselves too. Especially when it comes to certain challenges also. When it comes to if you're grieving, if you lose a loved one, or if it's just like all the above, or if you're just dealing with another pandemic too. It's just like the list goes on when it comes to certain challenges that are happening in our lives, because life ain't easy, and this you've probably heard this a million times from your family, from your friends, from your brothers, etc. Life ain't easy, and it's just like if you wear your ass down, it can knock you down, keep you there too. It's just like how we can really just respond to that healthy space to just really staying strong with who we are as a person too. Even if it's the most difficult thing ever too. It's just like being consistent with it also. And especially when it comes to your self-care too. Or I should say self-care routine. It can really just take us far too. So when it comes to that, especially how we can just respond to just with loneliness during difficult times, it's just really taking healthy action to just really, doing things that really fulfill you too, especially when it comes to help you to heal, to breathe, and just really doing that in your own way too. So I have some awesome and powerful messages that we can just take for this video too, especially for those who love oracle cards. Also, if you guys love to learn something new, especially when it comes to with oracle cards, if it's like with healing affirmations, and especially when it comes to deep messages also that we can just really take from with an open mind and with an open heart also. Even if you guys don't want to also, you're more than welcome to just share your own feelings and thoughts about these cards I want to share too for this video as well. And just really, sharing your own feelings and thoughts from your own perspective too, with your own feelings, with your own mind, etc. So when it comes to these messages that we can take to, and especially to how we can really just respond, to loneliness during difficult times. And it's just like when it comes to the first card that I have for you guys, it's all about, intuition. So when it comes to this message, when it comes to intuition, just really taking the time for yourself to just really trusting your intuition. And especially, when it comes to intuition, just really, trusting your gut feeling, but also with your heart, with your mind, with your throat, with every part of yourself too, especially when it comes to intuition. So when it comes to your intuition, it's kind of our own natural spider sense per se. If or just like when it comes to our radar, if something feels wrong, if something doesn't feel right, and especially when it comes to ourselves also, just really doing your best to just really trusting your own intuition and just really doing that from a healthy space and really just doing that in your own way too when it comes to trusting your own intuition because we all have this as well, especially whether you're a man, if you're a woman, just really doing your best to just really trust your intuition and just really putting your own spin to it in ways that feels right to you when it comes to this message. And so that's the first card that I have for you guys. And the second card that I have for you guys also is all about hope. So when it comes to this message too, especially when it comes to, with hope also, just really not giving up on yourself too, especially when it comes to dealing with, loneliness during difficult times. It's just like, life, kicks our asses in so many ways. But when we take the time for ourselves to just really not giving up on ourselves too, especially if you're a man, if you're a woman too, whether you're black, if you're white, if you're Italian, etc. too. And it's just like when it comes to not giving up on yourself too, is a powerful way to just really, never, devaluing yourself too as a human being, and just really knowing that, things happen for a reason, and this too shall pass. And especially when it comes to, bringing hope towards yourself too, especially in the powerful ways too that just really, feel right to you when it comes to, bringing that hope towards you, even during the circumstances that you're going through. Also, when it comes to this powerful message here, just really connecting with yourself, especially when it comes to what this message right here is to just really, never giving up on yourself too, because hope makes us strong, and when we are just doing that from a healthy space from within ourselves, whether you're a man or if you're a woman, it's just really, never giving up on yourself, even when you're dealing with, the certain challenges that you're going through also when it comes to this message. And just like with the last message that I have for you guys also, and how we can really just take an action to when it comes to these two cards together as well. It's just like, just really getting our stuff in order too when it comes to organization. So when it comes to organization too, and it's just like a powerful way for us to just really, get our stuff together too. And just really taking action to get our stuff together also, if that makes any sense. So I'll say it again. It's just like a powerful way for all of us to just really get our stuff together. So if you need to just, to stay healthy, if you need to take care of stuff that's really important, wherever that may be too, even if it's just like the most simplest thing we can do also when it comes to our goals, if it's you need to just, work out, stay healthy, eat healthy, just really making those examples also when it comes to this message. And just like how we can really just, get our stuff in order, especially when it comes to organization, even if you need to just doing some seasonal cleaning too when it comes to our lives. So if you need to just, get things in order, especially when it comes to our own lives also, when it comes to this message right here with organization, it's all about, just really taking action to just really getting things in order, especially when it comes to, you know, for us as human beings, especially with when it comes to men and women. So when it comes to this message of just really organizing and just really getting our stuff in order, it's just a powerful way for all of us to really just take healthy action to just really getting our stuff in order, especially when it comes to ourselves too, with our health, with our finances, especially with our lives too, in ways that just really feels right to us too, when it comes to this powerful message here. So if any of these messages resonate with you guys also, especially when it comes to this video as well, you're more than welcome to just, feel free to comment if any of these messages resonate too, especially for those who love Oracle cards also. So if any of you guys want to just share your own feelings and thoughts about these messages as well, and feel free to do so too. And much love to all you guys too who are here and who are new to my channel, and for those who are subscribed to me also. So I'm going to share these cards one more time with you guys too, so you guys can really just take take some food for thought or food for the heart when it comes to with these messages. So with the first card is just for all of us to just really trust in our let me see if I can share it again. Just really trusting our intuition when it comes to just really getting in touch with ourselves too, just trusting our gut feeling, our heart feeling, especially every part of ourselves too when it comes to this message right here. And just like with the second message that I have for you guys also, it's just really never giving up on yourself too when it comes to this message. Just really, bringing that hope towards ourselves in ways that can really just help us to just really staying true to who we are and not devaluing ourselves too, especially if we're dealing with certain challenges from other people, with in society, especially within ourselves too, when it comes to this message. And just like with the last message that I have for you guys also, and how we can really take action with that also, is just really getting our stuff in order too when it comes to just really, organizations. So just really taking action to just really getting our stuff in order, especially when it comes to just, taking healthy action to just simply, getting our stuff right. If you need to just, make some changes, if you need to just, when it comes to our own lives, and especially how we can really just do that from a healthy space also, to just really getting things in order. So it's kind of like with our health, our finances, our relationships, especially when it comes to our environment also, with other people, especially within ourselves too, just really taking healthy action with that, and just really do it in your own way that really just feels right to you when it comes to this message. So if any of these messages resonate with you guys also, especially to what I shared too in this video, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about this video too. Much love to all you guys who are watching this as well. And may we continue to practice self-care that could benefit us, our loved ones, and our whole environment. So much love to all you guys who are new to my channel also. And I'm looking forward to creating more awesome content for you guys too that you can really just take for when it comes to self-care and wellness. And I'll see you guys around later, and much love.